You might have heard that here in Britain we voted to leave the EU last week, and many people know that this isn't actually a definite thing, that we still need to activate Article 50, which if you don't know, that is something you should research because it's very important. But now we have no Prime Minister and we have no plan, and a lot of people are getting irate on social media about it, and I wanted to talk about that because it's quite a big thing at the moment. So I've seen a variety of reactions from people across all sorts of demographics, all across social media platforms, and I know I reacted when this first happened. I reacted about 11 a.m. the morning the results came out, and I was angry and I was scared, and I specifically targeted Leave voters, which is not something that I should have done. Obviously, we're all trying to figure out where we stand in this, and a lot of us are finding scapegoats in things like blaming a specific demographic or blaming a specific politician. But at the end of the day, people are just sad and scared and afraid, or happy and annoyed at the people that don't agree with them. And all of these are perfectly valid things to feel, but not necessarily valid things to scream across social media. So if you are angry or upset at a certain demographic, maybe don't post it online, because anyone of that demographic is going to feel kind of targeted by your statuses. We still have no idea what's going to happen. Anything could go on at this point in time. We know the economy has kind of gone to shit, but who knows? It could recover. And obviously those people who voted to leave probably had good reason for it. Not everyone who voted to leave is necessarily racist. Those people might just feel that the statistics that politicians give them about the NHS and benefit systems and healthcare and education are all true, and they could wholeheartedly believe that. A lot of people who voted to stay aren't necessarily angry or upset about this decision, but the EU kind of kept our civil rights safe. And it kind of secured the futures of a lot of people. It made sure that the living wage couldn't go down, and it made sure that we gave a certain amount of our money back to our country, and it certainly kept Wales afloat. But don't undermine other people's thoughts and feelings on social media. If you're going to post, then don't go ahead and get angry at other people for how they feel. Don't undermine certain demographics. Don't get angry at the young for being politically active. Please, God, don't undermine the young for being politically active. It is incredibly important that everyone in society right now has their say. It's incredibly important that everyone gets their voice heard. The best way to do this, for those of you who are politically active, is to go to protests, sign petitions, talk to the right people, contact your local government, contact your local council, make sure that someone is listening. There are plenty of ways to do this, and you can have a look online as the best fashion to get in contact with your local governments. No one is winning or losing right now. There is no winner. The Leave voters have not won, and just because their vote is higher does not mean that everyone else does not get a say in the situation now. A vote is not a final decision. It simply tells the government what we want. A lot of people are afraid and upset. A lot of minority demographics are very scared, and that's perfectly rational. The EU made people feel secure and safe and protected our civil rights, and that was incredibly important. So if you do feel the need to say something about it on social media, please take other people's feelings into account. Don't be a dick about it. Don't be a dick. The last thing I have to say, that if you voted in a protest vote, I'm angry at you, because playing devil's advocate in situations like this does not help anyone. And if you voted specifically against Cameron, congratulations, we don't have a Prime Minister anymore. I don't think this situation is better. Thank you for listening to me today. You can check out my other videos on YouTube. Most of them aren't like this. Thanks.